Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is David's Academic Comics. All right, gonna talk about five ratio 1 to 25, 1 to 100, 1 to 50, you name it. There is a ratio for pretty much every, not every cover, but some main of the main titles that has came out. So I'm gonna go back all the way to probably 2022. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you five books that I have in my collection. That is a ratio that could be, that is a hit and miss. Um, So when I guess what I'm trying to do is that this is more of like a wake up call, saying that to mention that sometimes not all high ratios are worth getting, and not paying for the prices was going for when you first on the day of the release. So keep this in mind. Not all, not all. There's probably one or two, maybe three at most at the top publisher, Marvel, DC, and Image, comes out with a ratio that might hold its value or might go up in value, especially when it comes to ratio variance. So, if anything that you see a cover, I would highly recommend just wait at least of 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. If you can wait a whole year, why not? To get yours for the fraction of the price what it was going for during the time of the on the day of the release. All right. Now, with that said, let's start with this one here. Remember when this came out? Star Wars Mandalorian. That was one out of there's one out of 10. There's one out of 25. The one I'm showing right here. There's one out of 50. I don't know if they've ever had a one out of 100. Maybe they had. Maybe they not. But I went with the David Aja cover. All right. So when this came out, this book was asking 35, 40, some high as 50, $60. Uh, this is the first appearance of Din Djarin. Um, and also, there's a cameo appearance of Grogu in the last page or the last panel. And the issue two is the full Grogu. But anyway, cool cover, massively produced, printed. Maybe that is why it's hurting for this cool ratio. But people are asking $8 to $35. 8 to 35. The last sold was for $5. It was way, way below. All right. As for me, maybe I should have waited now instead of just jumping on the FOMO. So that's a lesson learned right there. So that is a hit. I mean, I'm sorry, that is a miss of way off left field. But let me see. Let's try this one out. All right, Venom number five. One out of 100. 1 out of 100. Clayton Crane cover asking $60 from the get go already. It's not even going for the ratio. The last one sold on the auction for $42. Yeah. Remember when this came out? People were craving about Clayton Crane. I forgot what year this came out, but um, they said this is the first Dylan Brock. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't really care. Um, you know, but got this for I didn't get it on the day release. I think I waited. I think that's one I got sometime this year, if not last year. Um, no, I think I got this as last year, 2024. I think I paid maybe $20, 25 maybe. Was way, way under what it was sold for 42. I think I gotta go back to my videos. Memory doesn't serve me well as you age. But yeah, 1 out of 100. Last sold for $42. People are asking 60. So that's a miss. Fall off on the right field. All right. Next one here is ASM 789, 1 out of 50. This is what they call Steve Ditko t shirt variant. All right. People are asking 35 to 80. So people are asking over the ratio, $80. They probably won't get it because there's people undercutting for 35. With that said, the last sold was for $32. So even though you're asking 35, there was an auction for 32. So you probably won't get even 35, maybe 30, if anything. So 150, great cover. I wish they could have done a little bit more on the background, but anyway, Stip Deco, they probably, it's a legacy, Marvel legacy, but you know, part of history, all right. But still, could have waited, and got him more for a fraction instead of paying 150 price back when it came out. All right, that is a miss as well. Whew. Fall ball. All right, so far we got three misses already on a pretty 25, 150. All right, so let's try this one out. Yeah, this is Seb McKinnon. He's an artist from Magic the Gathering. He did issue number, I forgot what, three, and this is issue number 11. It's a it's, it's a foil edition, 150, and I think it tells you right here 150. Yeah, it tells you right here 150, covered by Sam McKinnon. Beautiful cover. When I saw this, it was. I mean, it's a beautiful art, but just somehow the foil just pretty much kind of darkens the art. There's also a regular cover for this as well with the trade dress. But anyway, Poison Ivy, number 11, 150, Bob McKinnon. I mean, Seb McKinnon. People are asking 135, and there was a 9.6. They're asking for $85. So overall, on a high grade, hoping for 9.8, asking 135, but there's one already graded that missed the point by one 9.6, asking $85. All right. Last one sold raw for $140 on best offer. So I'm probably thinking maybe 120, can be 100. I'm not sure. I really don't know what the final price is. I really don't know how to figure out on this best offer sold on eBay to see exactly what it was sold for. But anyway, 145 best offer was taken. But you could get a 9.8, get a 9, I don't know, for 85, crack it open, and get same thing. I don't know. But here's a hit. We finally got a hit on this one on a ratio, right? And great art, foil. All right. So 1 out of 4 so far. Let's see what this one does. This is This is Venom number 18, wraparound second print 1 out of 25 ratio. Remember when this came out? How this was doing with the Immortal Hulk. When Immortal Hulk was blowing up, well, they did Venom Immortal variant. But this is the second print. There's a color one. They're selling for $3-4. But this is 1 out of 25 black and white wraparound. Same cover, just black and white. 1 out of 25 Will Slimy cover. 1 out of 25 CGC 9.8. Sold for asking $50. So you got $20 to get it graded. 25, I don't know, 25. So it kind of makes sense asking $50. Guess what it sold for? $5.50. That was the last one that sold. $5.50. And there's one seller is selling by lot, like lot of 2, lot of 3, lot of 5. I think there was a lot of 5. 5 copies of this so far. I think it was $55. So yeah, probably around $5. That's a miss. That's a strikeout right there. Because when they came out, when this was came out, this was asking $60 to $75. I still remember. Why I remember? I didn't pay that, but it was still to a point where FOMO kicked in, and I went to LCS and a copy. So I figured, why not? Paid, I think, like 35. Yeah. So anyway, not too sure, but definitely did not pay $50. Did not pay $5 for this, and probably somewhere in the middle. So that's a strikeout right there. All right. So out of five, you only got one hit. So here's a miss. Here's a hit. All right. It hit a double on this one because sold for $130. That's pretty much 300 times this what the ratios are. Got a miss right here. A huge miss right here. And damn. So yeah, ratio variance. Is it worth waiting? Is it worth getting it at that time? I don't think so. Yeah. If there's many of these that comes out every week, yeah, maybe it's worth getting a ratio, but out of the books that I've showed you, the percentage is what 20% that you get a hit out of every five ratio that comes out. That's not a good odds, especially for the price that you're gonna be paying for, especially when it's at the top 10 or whatever. But anyway, that is that. But let me just end with this with use your code SNMC to get your 10% discount on all your order on 789 comics. So right now the newest one is here, Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 3. Um, it's a great. I mean, look at all this variant they're selling, but right now for that is this one here, Absolute Wonder Woman. Oh, issue number 4. I'm sorry, Will Clark, Jack Clark. Yeah, Will Jack. Jesus. Anyway, sorry. Get your 10%. And also, if you want to get your books impressed, please go check out. He's got freaking issues on Instagram. Here it is. Instagram page is right here. You can DM him, ask for the price, if how many books he can get, and if he can help you with submission with CGC and things like that. All the good stuff. Really, really highly recommend. Look at all these 9/8s. Yeah. So go check him out. I know I do. So that's he's got freaking issue on Instagram. All right. Now with that said, till next time, guys. Shoot.